All right, guys, good morning. So we dropped off, we picked up our customer load yesterday after we dropped off our customer load. We dropped that off this morning in Maryland, and then got another load about 15 miles dead head still in Maryland that is going to North Carolina. They want it right now. So just two compressors, not very heavy. 2,000 pounds, I think is what they are, 1,000 pounds a piece. So I don't like throwing straps over these things, especially when you have the where the forks go in right here. It's easy to just run a chain through there, bind them down. So I got two chains on each. Y'all know I love over securement, so these things ain't gonna go nowhere. So we gonna hurry up. We're done, got everything secured, got the slack in the chains bungeed up. So we're gonna get ready to hit the road. Got about a 4.5 hour ride, so they want us there by 6. So we're gonna get to moving. We're gonna put this thing in the wind. I'll see y'all when I get down there. All right, guys, so we got that load dropped off, and one thing that I wanted to talk about was flatbed season seems to be upon us. Loads are starting to become more plentiful, whether that's you got your own customer loads, or if you're looking on the load board. That load I dropped off in North Carolina was actually a load board load. And I mean, I just got it off of a whim, was looking for something to bring me back home from my drop in Maryland, and ended up finding that and said, sure, I'll take it. But there seems to be a lot of stuff on the load board here lately. The rates kind of there. They're starting to come up a little bit. But you'll start to see those rates continue to increase as we get more and more along into flatbed season, because there'll be more freight, because construction and everything's starting to ramp up. So, there'll be more freight. So in order for people to get their stuff ran, they got to pay top dollar to make it appeal to the trucker to actually take their load. So since flatbed season is coming, or it's here, and we're going to start seeing an increase in freight, keep in mind to not sell yourself short. Keep in mind that we are going to be in prime season, so that means that you need prime rates. No more of this running for garbage rates, just trying to get something because the loads aren't there. The loads are going to be there. It seems to me, I talked about it a little bit in one of my other videos about what's in store for 2021. And like I said, it seems to me, based off of what I'm seeing, is that it's going to be a boom. So it'll be a lot of freight out there. So run for some great rates. You'll have the opportunity to do so. And also keep in mind too, fuel cost is going up. I was in Pennsylvania a couple days ago, and diesel was almost $4 a gallon. It was like $3.89 a gallon. Here in Virginia, it's like $3.20 something a gallon. So with the increase in fuel, what do? You increase your rates, because if you don't, you're going to eat that increase of fuel costs, which you don't want to do. You want to have that built into your rate, so that you're not eating that cost and it becoming more of an expense that's going to hurt you rather than help you. So when you're negotiating your rates, whether it's with customers or with brokers, keep that in mind, the increase of fuel costs. And then also keep in mind that we're going to be in prime season, so people are going to want to pay top dollar to get their stuff moved, because if there's a lot of freight and not enough trucks to run it, that's when you start seeing the rates go up. But the only thing about that is the rates that the customers are willing to pay may already be going up, but the brokers may not be paying it. So keep that in mind, so that when you're negotiating your rate, 9 times or maybe 8 times out of 10, the broker has more money in it than what he says he does. He may not want to give you all the money that he's getting, but just keep in mind that the shippers aren't stupid. They know how much they need to give to get their product moved. So don't settle. More of the story, don't settle. But I'm happy. Everybody else who runs a flatbed should be happy. The flatbed season is here and it's starting to look promising. So with that being said, hope everybody's having a great day, having a great week, getting their hustle on. So stay prayed up, grind hard, and stay humble.